The sages of Israel said, "The world exists on three things: on justice, on truth, and on peace." As it is stated, truth, justice, and peace judge in your gates. Proper justice is the foundation of a good world filled with God's blessings. There are two stages in justice. The first stage is the Torah's clarification of what the Torah rules regarding a particular law. This stage has been entrusted to the sages of Israel. As it is stated, a matter eludes you in judgment between blood and blood, between judgment and judgment, or between lesion and lesion. Words of dispute in your cities, then you shall rise and go up to the place the Lord your God chooses. The Torah entrusted the clarification of the law to the Sanhedrin, the Supreme Court in Jerusalem, and during the time of exile to distinguished sages of Israel. The second stage is after the law has been clarified, to judge the offenders according to the law. This stage is entrusted to the judges of the nations, and there is a commandment in this matter. There are offenses in the Torah for which the punishment is death. It is important to emphasize that this judgment belongs to the court and in no way to individuals. Secondly, in our times when the world is sick and not at all rectified, most nations, judges, and witnesses are not valid because they are not righteous among the nations who observe the 7 Noahide commandments, and therefore the death penalty as a requirement of the Torah does not apply. Nevertheless, countries whose judges see fit to impose the death penalty on murderers, terrorists, leaders of criminal organizations, and similar individuals in order to rectify society and remove dangerous elements are allowed to do so. The role of the judges, therefore, is to maintain a proper order, to punish wrongdoers, so that it is clear that committing an offense is forbidden and unacceptable. For example, imprisonment for thieves, severe penalties for rapists, and so on. Regarding the punishment of imprisonment, Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, taught us to always prefer preventive education and rehabilitation methods, because imprisonment alone is generally ineffective without a rehabilitation program. Since justice involves the rectification of society, a judge who observes the 7 commandments is permitted to participate in the state's court, even though it is not entirely based on the 7 commandments. Each individual is obligated to support a strong, fair, and clear justice system in order to strengthen the laws. When the world is rectified, the Jewish people will fulfill their destiny to be a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. The Holy Temple in Jerusalem will be a house of prayer for all nations, and the Sanhedrin will be in their place. The divine light will shine upon the world, and consequently, judgments and laws for wrongdoers will be very rare. Then the verse will be fulfilled: "They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea."